Good morning. It is day 14. 2 weeks. I'm so proud of myself. It is a subdivision walk today. As you can see, we kind of have a storm coming in. So I wanted to make sure that I got out here, got my walk done, and didn't want to get caught in a bad storm. I think this morning's topic is going to be around fear. I've had two things come up from two different people this morning that were fear related, and for both of them I was trying to help them not make decisions and not to feed the fear, and so I think that'll be a good topic for us today. So what is fear and why the hell do we have it? So our body and our brain work together when we sense danger. The whole point of fear is to fill us with that cortisol and make us move, make us think quickly. Everything in the body, like digestion, all of it shuts down when we're in fear mode, and we are able to make a quick decision. Then there's the other fear, the one that's not true, the one that's lying to you. Okay? This fear is the fear of the unknown, the fear of not having control, the fear of not knowing the outcome, the fear that is caught in the body from some other circumstance or situation, and it's still there and gets turned on by a trigger of some sort. That kind of fear, that's not real. So how do you know the difference? This is when you become your own personal therapist. For me, I will sit with myself, and I guess you could call my higher self. I connect to my higher self. The higher self is the place of no fear, the place of perfectness, the connection to source. And I'll ask, am I making this decision based on fear, or because it's what I truly want or what's truly best for me? Or am I having this physical reaction, this symptom or this emotion based on a fear of an unknown or an outcome that I'm afraid of? Or am I actually in danger? Is there something really wrong? Right? You can ask yourself, am I safe? Am I safe right here, right now, in this moment? Am I safe? Is there anybody chasing me? No. So we create fear, and our body quickly reacts to it. Therefore, we feel the fear, and it can become a really bad loop with our mind and with our body. Look how pretty that is. This to me is like out of a fairy tale, and I just want to go in there and play. Okay, so let me try and give a couple of examples of what I mean. So you have an idea, you have something that you want to do, but you can't because you're afraid that you won't make enough money doing it, that it's not financially doable. And therefore you stay the job that you're in, or you go searching for something that is more practical than the idea that you have. That fear alone will keep you from your dream and your desire. If you can instead just trust that here's what I want to do, and tell the universe, I am open to receiving this dream of mine in any way that you want to show me. And I say this because what we tend to do is tell the universe, I want this, but it can only come through this window. Like, imagine a window and you've opened it this much. Because you're trying to control how. You're trying to say, well, these are the only practical ways that I could actually do what I want to do. So here's how. But when you let go of the how and you just tell the universe, here's where I want to be, or here's how I want to feel, or here's what I want to do, then you open the window completely and say, bring it on. Any way you want to make it happen for me, I'm open. And that's when miracles happen. I talk about this because of my own experiences, by the way. The other fear that I had come across, that still do sometimes, is anxiety, panic, and it's more my fear of the physical symptom that's happening in my body that creates the fear. Like, I'll feel a sensation and then my mind kicks in and wants to figure out what's wrong with me, and then I create fear, and then that creates panic and anxiety, and just, it's a whole loop. It makes it worse. So that is where I have to hand over the heart and tell my body, we're safe, okay? I don't know what it is that's triggering you right now. I don't know what you're reacting to right now. But here in this moment, we're safe and there's no need for this alarm. And then I calm that fear and I feel my body relax into it. I'm feeling the need to go sit in my favorite spot and meditate for a little while. That was fun. I feel refreshed. Probably sat there for 10 minutes. It takes about that long, I think, for the nervous system to really settle in. But when you start to feel your body take, oh, hi dear. We've got more deer. When you start to feel your body take what I call soul breaths, where it's all on its own, like you did not intentionally breathe like that, your body just does it. That's when I know that I've relaxed into my meditation. Let's look at these deer. Okay. It's okay. Hi. Hi. All right, I am back home and I beat the storm. Let's pull a card and see what Spirit has for us today. Pulling from my deck, Align with Your Magic, that I created. It is available if you would like to purchase a deck. I will mail it to you. Let's see what message Spirit has for us today. What is the message for today? Okay. Balance. All right. I created this card to recognize the fact that there's two parts of us. And if you've been watching my video, you've been hearing me talk about it all day. The piece of us that's human and the piece of us that's spiritual. And that we do need to make that connection and create balance between the two. Because sometimes we can be heavily in the human side, and sometimes we can be heavily in the spiritual side, but we are here on a journey doing both. We are spiritual beings in a human body having a human experience, okay? And so it's important that you create balance. What does that look like? Well, first, be mindful of which one you are, if you're heavily on the human side or heavily on the spiritual side, right? Most of us are heavily on the human side, right? And not really embracing the spiritual part of us. And so that can come from meditation, that can come from stillness, mindfulness, just being alone with yourself and observing yourself and talking to yourself. Journaling can help. Guided meditations can help if you struggle with your own meditation. But the more that you go within, the more that you'll start to hear that higher self, inner dialogue coming through, the one that brings you answers and peace and comfort. So we all have this ability. It's all there for us to tap into. You just have to practice it. You have to be aware of it and trust. Heavily on the spiritual side, not being human. This can be avoidance. This can be, what's the word I'm looking for? Disassociation. That's the word I was looking for. Disassociation from the human part of you. Because sometimes, it feels too hard to be in the human body because maybe you're sensitive or you're empathic and you just feel too much. But you do want to create some balance in that. And by going outside and being grounded into the body will help. Salt baths will help. Being present can help, right? Like actually like participating and being present in the things that are going on with you and around you so that you're not way out here, outside of it, looking in, like you're actually part of it and you're present, if that makes sense. All right, so if this message found you today, create some balance by looking at yourself and going within and seeing where do I need to show up for myself and create balance in my life, and then practice that daily. All right, I hope this message helps you today. And everyone, if you're local, be safe out there with this weather coming in, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.